In today's tutorial, we're learning how to make this really cool and dynamic rotating animation where as soon as you click one of the characters it flies out and the new one flies in. It's a pretty cool effect that you can make all the way from scratch in PowerPoint. So let's see how we do this. And for those of you who want to follow along with the color palette, this is the color scheme that I've used. So per pair you can see the gradient that we will use. So you can pause the video here and add them to your slides if you want. Now I'm going to add a new slide. And for layout, I want to choose blank. So it's a completely blank slide. I'm going to right click format background and then go for gradient fill. And here for the gradient fill, I'm going to choose the first colors. So let's take that red. And on the other side, we're going to choose the orange. Maybe that a darker orange in this case. Now I'm using the linear gradient and the direction I'm choosing the bottom right to be dark. Next, I'm going to add a shape and choose the rounded rectangle. Hold the shift key and drag it on the slide. Position it somewhere on the right. And I'm going to reduce the roundness of the corner by just a little bit. I'm going to remove the outlines. And for the fill, I'm going to use a gradient fill. Now these two stops, I want to make them 100% white. And the first one, I'm going to increase the transparency to 100%. Now for the angle, I'm going to do it just like this. So it's fading on the top. And then I'm going to Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V to create a duplicate. Place it exactly on top. I'm going to do no fill. And then choose an outline, a solid line. I'll make this solid line white. And then reduce it to, let's say, 1 point. I'm going to hold Ctrl and Shift to scale it from the center. And then we have that little outline here. If you want, you can always make it a little bit larger. It's just to have that sort of border on your image. Next, I'm going to copy one of the images on the slide and then scale it down a bit. I'm using images with transparent backgrounds. If you want to learn how to do this, you can always go to picture format and remove background or use it in, for example, background removers like Canva. I'm going to drag it on here. So it like overlaps a bit of the shape that we've created. Then I'm going to right click crop and adjust the crop marks so that we meet that border line. So it sort of looks like it's jumping out of the picture. That's what we want. You can always, if you don't like it, the crop mark, you can adjust it to the bottom. That also works. So we get that sort of 3D effect. Now I'm going to group everything together and scale it down just a little bit. Hold shift while scaling down so everything's proportional. If you don't, you'll sort of squash it. So you don't want that. So I'm going to scale it down and put it here on the right. Now I'm going to add a text box, type in Mario. For the font, let's use Poppins. Let's increase it in size and make it white. I'll use the sub font bold and then just Ctrl drag and create a subtitle. Let's say the hero in red overalls. Of course, this can be quite a lot smaller. So let's use light and then reduce it in size and put it in cursive. Then I'm going to space it a little bit. You know what? I'm going to go for a lighter font. Let's go for extra light and make it slightly larger. And then also in italic. And here, a regular text box. I'm going to paste in some text, make it smaller. And for the font, use Poppins, but a extra light variant, just like this. So we fill it up with some text. You can just reposition everything on the slide. So if you hold shift, you can select them all at once. And this is the main slide that we're going to use. And now that we have this, I'm going to copy this 3 more times. So we have 4 in total. And on the second one, I'm going to adjust it to the second one. So let's type in Luigi. And type in your text that you want. Let's say the loyal brother in green. And then also here you can paste some of the text. You can just keep text only. And if you want to have the same formatting, you just go Ctrl+Shift+C and Ctrl+Shift+V to paste it there. Now, of course, the image has to be the same or adapted as well. So I'm going to paste in the image and do it just like this. I always like to have some sort of an overlap. I think that looks quite cool. Now we're going to right click, change the background. And here let's go for that green color. So I'm going to go for green on one side. You know what? Let's do the light green on the other. So the top left corner. And for this one, let's choose a darker one. Use color picker, just like this. And then we're going to repeat the steps for the other 2 characters. So Yoshi and Toad. And there we have the 4 slides. So now that we have these slides, I'll just remove this. Now that we have these 4 slides, we're going to look at the animation part. And for that, we're going to make sure that we group all of the items. So we have 1 item for the image to work with. So if they're not grouped, you just select them all and group with Ctrl+G. So that is important. Next, we're going to the second slide, so Luigi, and we're going to Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V to paste it on the first slide. Scale it down just a little bit and drag it to the corner, top right corner. So this is the first slide, Mario. And then the next slide, the character from the next slide should be on the top right corner. So we're going to do the same here. The character from the next slide, that's going to be Yoshi. So I'm going to copy this, paste, and put it on the top right corner. Just repeat for the others as well. So just make sure you put it in the corner. There we go. Now what we want to do is we also want to have the previous character on the bottom of the corner. So we're going to copy Mario, paste him on the second slide, scale him down, and put him here at the bottom. Then go to the next slide, and here we want to put Luigi. So we're going to copy that character, scale it down, and put him in the corner. And then we repeat one more time with Yoshi, and we scale him down. This one doesn't have a next one since it's the last slide, and same with Mario, this one doesn't have a previous one since it's the first one. So the logic that we have is on the first slide, we have the image itself, the final slide, and then we have the next character. On the second slide, we have the final slide, the next character, and at the bottom, the previous character, and that is the same for the others. So now that we have this, what we're going to do is we're going to select all of the slides. So hold Shift and select them all, go to transitions and apply morph. And now let's preview what that looks like. And this is how you can create this really cool animation in PowerPoint in just a few simple steps. And it's a really nice animated dynamic PowerPoint that you can create about certain characters on your page. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you want to learn more about PowerPoint, make sure to watch the video on the screen right now.